Felipe again, once more here with Daniel. We are gonna continue working with the Reverse De La Riva that we started yesterday. Alright, so let's start, people. Nice to see you. Moving the head sideways. Up and down. Circling the head. Both directions, people. Arm. The other arm. Hips. Okay, everyone, drop in the floor and bridging 10 times inside. And hip escape, everyone, 10 times inside. Sitting up, when you're up, the other one down. First the upper body, then the hip, sit, switch the knees. Same thing, everyone. 5 times inside, up and down. Try to keep your hips low, right? We're gonna roll back and forth over the shoulder. So, rolling over the shoulder to the back until we land on the knees, and then forward again. Always controlling the hip, okay? Always over the shoulder. To the other side, same thing. Okay, you can follow my hip, follow my knee. Up to you, okay? 5 times each side, everyone. Rolling sideways, also back and forth. One side, back to the other side. Okay, everyone, try to be relaxed for this. Controlling your hips and shoulder working together. 5 times each side, back and forth. And last but not least, people, technical stand up, very important. All right, I'm gonna need to be supporting both sides. So if I have my right hand on the floor, left foot, I'm gonna elevate my hip, foot goes behind my hand, bring myself up in base, place the same hand back on the floor, push the leg through, switch to the other side, do the same thing. Always looking forward, hip up, foot behind my hand, bring myself up, stay in base, and goes back, push the leg through, okay? 5 times each side, up and down, and we're gonna start with the partner drills. Let's go, everyone. Okay, people, so repeating the drill that we started on class 121 about the Reverse De La Riva. Basically, it's just working against my opponent's attempt to pass the guard with a knee cut, and as my opponent attempts to pass, I'm gonna have the Reverse De La Riva in place, okay? Pay attention, everyone, that I wanna do that before my opponent places the knee on the floor. I want to have my leg here behind her leg, okay, hooking her thigh here with my foot. The other leg that I have free, I'm going to be either pushing on the hip or on the shoulder, and I want to be hiding my elbow behind my knee so my opponent cannot put pressure, okay? So we're just going to move side to the side. She tries to pass with the knee cut. I get the Reverse De La Riva on the other side, same way, just to prevent my opponent from passing. And again, everyone, if you require more details, check class 121, in which I explained this in a more detailed way, so it might help you, okay? 2 minutes, one of you on top, side to the side, then you guys switch, whoever's on the bottom, get on top, okay? Let's work with the next one. Okay, everyone, the other one that we're gonna be working with is the switch between the regular De La Riva to the Reverse De La Riva when my opponent tries to pass. So my opponent's gonna be trying to push my leg between the leg. As this happens, everyone, since I'm already here in this position, I'm already hooking her leg, okay, hiding my elbow, placing my foot either on the hip or on the shoulder, whatever feels more comfortable for you, and I'm gonna be in the Reverse De La Riva, okay? So I wanna go back to the regular De La Riva. I'm gonna control her ankle here that is under my butt. I'm going to extend both legs so I can get space. I step on her leg again, place my De La Riva back, and we're back into the first scenario. Okay? This one was also one that we saw in the class 121, so if you require more details, check this class again. Alright, but it's basically the switch from De La Riva to the Reverse De La Riva, and then back to the De La Riva. Alright, we don't have to be fast, okay everyone? Just switching from one position to the other position, okay? This is something that is very useful because it frustrates people a lot trying to pass, because usually when they try to pass the De La Riva, they end up in Reverse De La Riva. When they try to pass the Reverse De La Riva, they end up in the De La Riva. So it's a good way to work. Okay, like I said, if you need more details, check class 121. 1.5 minutes on one leg, then you guys switch, 1.5 minutes on the other leg, and then whoever's on the bottom get on top and does the same thing. Okay, let's work with today's position, people. Okay, everyone, so today we're gonna work in the Reverse De La Riva in a different scenario where my opponent is putting the pressure on me. Okay, so a lot of the times, let's imagine that Dani is trying to pass here with the knee cut. I was able to block, but most of the times my opponent is going to be trying to keep the pass. Okay, so, and from here, it becomes complicated for me to come up since her weight is on top of me. Alright, so from here, I'm still keeping the control, but at the same time, people, very important that I don't let Dani get the control of the head. So here, I can be controlling the collar or the shoulder. I can be controlling her hand. It doesn't matter, okay, everyone. The only thing that I don't want to let it happen is to then get the crossface. Otherwise, this could be really difficult for me. Okay, so I'm gonna work with an option. I'm gonna do a tripod sweep here. So what I want to do, people, is again, I want to be controlling her heel here that is behind my leg. Okay, I just want to grab this heel, the one that is trapped. Of course, the other one I cannot really reach here with the hand. And I'm going to keep the control of the collar, and I'm going to extend both legs just to get some space. Okay, just want to have this situation going on. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep the control of the foot, I'm going to keep the control of the collar, and this foot that I'm hooking the leg, I'm going to start kicking her leg. So what I'm going to do, this works in one motion, right, but I'm going to show step by step. So at the moment that I start unhooking the leg and hooking the other, I'm gonna start pulling here the collar, kicking the hip, taking her down. As soon as she comes down, I'm gonna bring myself up and I'm gonna be starting to work here on her guard. From here, if she wants, she can already place the Reverse De La Riva herself and play from here. Okay, but the idea is just to get this tripod sweep. Alright, of course, people, that this works in one motion. I just wanted to show the step by step. Let's see it again. She tries to pass, I place, Dani is trying to pressure, Dani is maybe trying to control my head. Here, I'm placing my hand on her shoulder or on her collar to keep her away from me. I'm gonna grab the heel, right? I'm going to push her away, her hip away, but I keep the collar control. So from here, everyone, I'm gonna unhook the leg that I have hooked. I'm gonna kick the other leg, taking her down and bring myself up at the same time. And here, I got the sweep, have to deal with her guard. This is something that we're gonna see in the future. Okay, what is important for me, everyone, is that when I am here and I undo the hook, I'm going to kind of move my hip from one side to the other side. My foot stays here, but I want to get this motion done so my opponent fall on her hip. Okay, so one more time. Then it tries to pass, establish, have the control the heel. I get the space. I keep her collar here with me. I'm gonna kick the other leg, bring myself up, and I'm gonna be dealing here with her guard. Okay? Just a tripod sweep, everyone. What is important for us is just like the other one that we saw before, is the timing. Okay, I want to be able to keep my opponent out of balance. And one thing that is also important, everyone, don't let go of the collar on the grip on the collar, because if you do that, you're not going to be able to push your opponent. If your opponent stands up, we're going to work with that soon. We're going to have to choose another alternative. Okay, so when I'm here, got to this position, I have this grip. Alright, I want to keep this grip. Alright, so from here, when I push her away, the grip stays. Okay, because in the end, when I kick, this grip is going to be important to take my opponent down. All right? Switching with each other, everyone, in your own speed, step by step, and then working a little bit faster so you can get the correct timing. All right? Let's try a little bit, everyone. Okay, everyone, so we're going to continue working with the De La Riva. Dani's still controlling me here, and she's going to keep working with the sweeps that we saw before. Alright, but I want to see you guys from the top trying to pass kind of a knee cut so you can force your opponents into a reverse De La Riva. Here, for example, Dani establishes the position and she's working from here. And from here, people, you can either just hold your opponent from passing. You guys can see that when Dani has this control, I'm going to have a really hard time. My knee cannot touch the floor. I cannot grab her because she can kick me away and get space. So from here, people, you can either go back to the De La Riva like we played before. From here, Dani's already back into the De La Riva, or you can attack the sweep. You can go back to the De La Riva and attack another sweep, just working with each other in this way. If the person on the bottom gets the sweep, back from the beginning. If the person on top passes, back to the beginning. One of you on the bottom for 3 minutes, then you guys switch. You know how this works, okay? And hope everyone's okay. Hope we can see each other soon. Take care, people. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.